Well, blessed morning, friends, folks. That was a really good camp meeting that we had at the White Crow families, our White Crow family, should I say, in Elk City. And even though the leaders were not there, well, what they did was they put into position future leaders, and they took that leadership over. And Bunny, man, you made your son's days when you said that you were proud of them. And there was some things like in the scripture I was thinking about when Nehemiah went to go rebuild the walls, and there was those enemy kings around there. Well, they did everything they could to try and persuade Nehemiah to not do what he was doing. I think one's name was Sanballat, and then it was like a Shinner. I can't remember the names, but these three, they tried to intimidate him. They tried all kinds of ways so that Nehemiah would not rebuild the wall. But Nehemiah had workers that had a hand on the sword as they were looking, as they were looking, and they were building the walls, rebuilding them, all of them, the dung gate and all that. That's what I visioned. This is what I told Ken when it came to camp meeting. That okay, Bunny's not there, and of course Nishkit's not there, Eleanor. But you know what? We still had a good camp meeting. We had a little complications with America's Worst Value Inn, but other that had nothing to do with camp meeting. That had to do with people being high that are in a position of power that they do not deserve. But the rooms got cleared, but that'll be the last time I'll be staying there. That's a fact. Next time I'll bring more money. But the camp meeting went good, and man, Fred Lowe come down and gave a good message every night. He told my baby, he goes, I hope you're not married, because Mariah does look older than what she is. She's only 17. She was sitting by me, and he goes, I hope that as you get older, he goes, I hope you're not married. And if you're not married, then as you get older, you find a man, you best be watch out for Boaz. Look out for lazy ass. Look out for drunk ass. And no good ass. He went on down his usual list, and I just laughed and laughed and laughed. And I go, oh no, ain't none of my son in law's going to be none of that. Fred gave a good message each and every night. And, he's Baptist, and he was talking about how some Baptists are too religious. He was talking about how any denomination can be too religious. And of course, we all know religion is worthless, but what is worthwhile is a relationship to the Most High God. Because if we go home to the kingdom of heaven, we're going to see unity. Unity was another key thing that everyone talked about. As a matter of fact, the first night that I was there, I wore my 39 tribe unity shirt. We had a doing over here a lot, and in 39 tribes here in Oklahoma, as most of us skins know us, and didn't you know, man, 31 tribes showed up, and they said that was a really good outcome, because that usually does not happen. But I was wearing that shirt, and we're talking about unity, and it made me feel real good, because that's what it's all about, brothers and sisters in the Lord. We read this word, we identify with one another when we start reading it, and you feel a unity. You might be in a dark spot and you see the light. You might be in a low point, but you feel a high from the Most High pulling you up out of that low spot where you don't belong. But now, low spot, it could be a lesson as well. If you fail under pressure, your strength is too small. But if you give that pressure to the Lord, He's going to give you strength renewed such as the eagles. It's like when me carrying these eagle feathers. Ain't nothing but an antenna to the Most High. But it was good, man. It was good. Every night was good. The food was good. And shout out to Pam. Pam cooked great every night. We had hamburgers before we came home yesterday. Them burgers they were thick. I asked her secret. She wouldn't tell me. I was like, how do you get yours to be that big? She had to make them big. I do make mine big, and they still shrink. But, yeah, good food every night. And Bubba, God bless Bubba. Barbara went all the way. She came all the way here to Elk City to get her because mother-in-law's cars broke down. And everyone can't cram all up in the Taurus. She came here, got her, took her back. And yesterday, I can't cram everyone in here because Peanut came as well. She really needed it. And yesterday was her birthday, too. And, well, Barbara was awesome. And the Lord is upon your White Crow feeling, which of course I've known, but see it in action, it just brings the unity of love in your heart, man. Barbara brought her all the way here. I was right behind her till we got here close to town. And then Barbara went back home. Of course, I prayed that she had a safe trip to and fro. Excellent camp meeting. And just because some are not there doesn't mean it's not going to go on. Some were saying it wasn't going to go on. Others were saying there was financial trouble and it's not going to happen. It did happen. And as a matter of fact, Fred Lowe, the speaker made $100 a night. Not that the gospel's for sale, but it's something that we had discussed later on. And to me, that's impressive. We had a woman-led reunion here, a woman-led revival here in Catchpole Gospel. We got to give our speaker $50 a night, and that was a 5-night revival. That made me feel pretty good, So, Kenny said, if you pray, ask the Lord for wisdom, all the other stuff will be added to it. So be blessed in your iron journeys, y'all. And Bunny and Irma, be proud. They did good.